Since it was first broadcast in the early 1960s, Fireball XL5 proved to be a major hit with television audiences worldwide. In the wake of this success, a variety of merchandise and products were licensed. Everything from annuals, games, toys, and jigsaw puzzles. You could even get Dad to buy you a Fireball XL5 jetmobile, well, if you really wanted one. But standing out from the crowd were the comic strip adventures of the XL5 crew, first seen in TV Comic, and then in the legendary TV 21 magazine. Over the years, a number of illustrators made a significant contribution to this body of work. Artists such as Neville Maine, Graham Coton, Frank Hampson, Eric Eden, Don Lawrence, Tom Kerr, and Colin Andrew. One of the most prolific of all these artists was Mike Noble. His talent captured the essence of the characters and craft in a way that few others could, delivering exciting compositions with the emphasis on action. Mike illustrated many of the Fireball XL5 strips and was a key element of their success. In fact, his work on Fireball XL5 was so definitive it could be called a noble art. The noble art of Fireball XL5.
Of course, I did this XL5 strip way back in 1965, as far as I can remember. We were expected to do the artwork in colour. So we had to get information about what colour the actual spaceship was, what the uniforms were like and everything else. I started in the business after leaving the army. I did my national service of 18 months in the 8th Royal Tank Regiment. They let me do drawings of tanks and how to drive them, and I got employment helping a freelance artist in a studio up in London. And it was then that I first met Alan Fennell. We had a Christmas party at the studio, and he'd been working for TV Comic. Soon after that, to my great surprise, he was on the staff of the newly formed TV 21 publication. I was very flattered to be asked to do Fireball XL5. It had already been launched in the paper, but I think that they thought they'd like me to have a try at it. It was the first time I'd ever done a space story strip, but the first one that I did seemed to please them enough, and I was able then to carry on drawing Fireball XL5 for some months to come. I've got here a publication